Hey guys, it's Libby Misstream. I have not made a video in so long. Today we're going to be talking about Star Stable and the Boycott controversy. This is actually something I've been waiting for a long time because I'm going to be honest with you, this community literally just eats all of the shit that Star Stable serves us on a silver platter. Like, can we just talk about how the fact that like $70 USD is enough to buy 10k? Or no, yeah. You need $70 to buy 10k, which is basically just 10 or 11 horses, I think. Like you know what I could buy with $70? I could buy 7 whole games on Steam. Like the fact that we are just such a gracious fucking community that we put up with the prices that we have in this game. Not to mention, lifetime is like $80. Like, I've never seen a game that is unfinished, because the main story is literally unfinished. I've never seen a game that is unfinished surviving for 12 years. 12 years with such shitty business practices. Because, like, if I was gonna buy this game off of Steam, like, I play a lot of games, guys. I don't just play Star Stable anymore. I've always played WoW since I was like 14. And I always played like Sims. I play a lot of games on Steam. I've recently started playing Dark Tide and stuff. And let me just say, there is not a single game that I've played that asks players for $80 for their game. Most games cost maybe like $40 or $30 or something like that. I think to buy WoW, it's like $40 when you first start off, and then you get a whole month of your first game time. There's for WoW there's no lifetime option like there is with Star Stable, but everything is earned in game. All of the mounts, which in this case would be like horses, all of the mounts you can earn yourself. You don't have to pay extra money for anything cosmetic in the game, except for specific shop mounts, which there's not that many of them at all compared to the mounts that you can actually earn in the game. And this is the case with Red Dead as well. Red Dead is like $30 to buy the full game. And there is a lot of freaking content in Red Dead. The main story is so much more fleshed out and so much more thought out than Star Stable's. I personally think Star Stable's old main story was better. I actually made a new account recently, and I tried out the new main story quests that you start off with in the game. And let me just say, it's so weird for us to be like hanging out with the Soul Riders at the summer camp when we first get there, like when we first appear in Jorvik. We don't meet Justin until after the whole summer camp arc, which is like after level 2. Like there's like this whole arc between level 1 and level 2, and it takes a long time to do. And it just feels like I don't know, it's weird that we're meeting the Soul Riders right away. That's supposed to be something that happens later on in the story. Like, they've just retconned so much stuff. I think it's because they're trying to make us care about the Soul Riders before they inevitably get trapped and lost. Like, before Anne gets sent to Pandoria, before, like, Lisa gets trapped in the Pandora crack, and before Linda gets trapped in the castle. I think they're basically just trying to make give us a reason to care about the Soul Riders before we save all of them, which that makes sense to me actually, but like it's just so weird that this change has happened so long after. And also they kept the freaking quest where you go and meet Fripp over by Doyle's Abbey, or you chase Fripp by Doyle's Abbey as a noob, and you meet Lisa and Anne over there. Or no, you meet Linda and Anne over. No, you meet Linda and Alex over there, but at Doyle's Abbey. Sorry, I cannot English. And they kept that part where you meet them, and it's like but I already met you at the summer camp now, so this is just weird. This is just awkward, and it doesn't flow with this to the main story. I feel bad for new players right now who are getting confused by the freaking main story because it's so inconsistent. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't even care about the main story anymore because like I'm too good for that." Well, that's great for you, but what about the new players that are just starting out in this game? Don't you care about their experience? Like I kind of feel like they're going to be really confused. Also, you don't learn how to freaking care for your horse until you go to see Justin again, which is like way after the summer camp arc. And it's really, really awkward like running around on your slow horse and not having ever like cared for your horse for the first time yet. It's really, really weird. And I just wanted to say that like I really like that Star Stable is trying to make their story more concise, but they need to make sure that all of the quests, when they release these new quests, they need to make sure that the rest of the quests make sense with those quests. You know what I mean? So like yes, I'm actually very angry that they're changing story at all because they shouldn't be doing that. But if they're gonna do it, they should do it in a way that makes sense. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna go back to what we were talking about like how Red Dead is really cheap. Red Dead is like $30, and all of the horses in that game you can completely earn on your own. Yes, even the ones that cost gold. The gold ones you can buy gold in the game, but like that's an option. And I never bought gold for any of the gold horses that I ever earned. I always earned them through bounty hunting, which bounty hunting actually gives you a lot, and plus, if you do your daily challenges, you'll get lots of gold over time. And I would always log on, do my daily challenges with my friends, and it was really good. And I think you guys should check out Red Dead if you haven't. If you have a bad PC, then you won't be able to run it. You need like a good gaming PC, like a really good one. Um, and yeah, but I will say that like yeah, Red Dead I had more fun on than any of my time in Star Stable. The only reason I play Star Stable more consistently than Red Dead is because Rockstar has literally abandoned Red Dead. They don't update the game anymore. They used to. They used to actually have weekly updates like Star Stable, but then they stopped doing it for whatever reason because I think that they just got like tired of hackers maybe. Like there's a lot of hackers in Red Dead and Rockstar unfortunately is just really bad at handling hackers. But also so is Star Stable. Star Stable is also really poor with handling hackers. I still see the same cheaters. Um, I'm gonna freaking name drop one of them right freaking now because this cheater bothers me so much. Anytime I do a champ, her name is Emmy Ember Clover. Emmy Ember Clover is literally using cheats, and she's been doing this since she was on her main account or her old. It was either her alt or her other main account called Nelly Fast Win. The name of the account is literally Nelly Fast Win, and I used to watch her like cheat all over the place, like and always get like stuck because she was going way too fast. And it was like ridiculous. Like it was actually just ridiculous. And then she would like get first place anyways. And then sometimes she would flat out fail the champ because she was so poor at like, you know, correcting her speed. And then she became Emmy Ember Clover. And now Emmy Ember Clover, what she does on her account is she'll like speed up by a little bit. She will freaking speed up by like a little bit so then it doesn't look like she's cheating, but you can tell because she's going way faster than someone with max stats, maxed horse, and like max tack. And I just see it all the time. Like the CLCL's club is just full of like cheater enablers. It's really cringe. So stay away from that club. Anyways, I've also heard some really creepy stuff about them, and they invited me to a group chat one time on Instagram. I'm spilling tea today because I don't care. I'm like, you know what? You guys can just know about this. They invited me to a group chat on Instagram, and they were saying there was like somebody in the group chat saying like really disgusting things about kids. Like, I got really grossed out, and they were, I don't know, like, and then I've seen them hang out with. There's this person. I don't know. Like, it's just really. I just can't. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of like annoying how like this girl tries to talk to me whenever she sees me, and so I'm like always hiding, trying to get away because like, ugh. I think I've blocked Emmy Ember Clover on most things, but yes. So that happened, and I don't know what to say about that. But yeah, be careful. Just be careful, everybody. I've pretty much stayed away from the SSO community lately because the SSO community is very full of like really weird people. And there's people that I like. There's people who genuinely I love what they have to say. I'll go to YouTube. YouTube is full of poor content now. Like I don't watch anything except for there's two YouTubers that I actually do like, and that's Amelia um frick. My mind is drawing a blank. I'm sorry. Um Amelia Dreamgrove, okay? And then this other girl that's actually kind of new, or maybe she's not new, but she's just like I just recently started watching her. Eleanor Diamond Forest, okay? Those people make really good content, and I highly recommend you watch them if you're not already. Like they make good content, good content. They make like training videos like I used to do, and they also really like call Star Stable out, and they also sometimes just make really cute, fun content that is like really creative. Like Eleanor Diamond Forest is very creative, and Amelia Dreambell. Did I say Amelia Dreambell before? Yeah, Amelia Dreambell. A lot of her videos are like she will either criticize Star Stable or she'll do like fun ideas as well. Like it's really cool. I don't know. I just find like these other popular YouTubers to be extremely like bad. I just can't watch them. Like I try to watch like a lot of content, but like some of it I just cannot stand. I'm sorry. So yeah, those are the two YouTubers I like right now. Um, I remember back in the old days, I used to be a huge fan of both Elizabeth Riverland and Northina, who became, or she was Renee Bluebridge, but then she changed to Northina, and she hasn't posted in like literally so long, like it's been like forever. But I still think about those YouTubers all the time. I will never forget about Elizabeth Riverland. She was like iconic. I think I probably made videos about her in the past when she was still posting because I was just such a fan, Like I actually become such a fan of these like content creators. And also Dennis Storm. Okay, I really love Dennis. For those of you who don't know, we were friends. We were friends. We sometimes we still talk, but like it's kind of rare, to be honest. Like he's busy with his life, and I respect that. I really do. Oh shoot, I just fell. Where am I going? I should really just go to the iceberg. What am I doing? Um, but Dennis, like his content, I would say I love watching him review horses. That is like the most fun that I have. But then the moment he talks about things that are controversial, I feel like he needs to think a little bit about it more. And I've expressed this to him. I've talked to him about this privately. Um, like he thinks very much about like his side of things, but he needs to think more about like what other players are experiencing because like yes, we can afford our horses, we can afford to do all of these things, but uh there's a lot of players that are unable to afford like star coins and things like that. And I noticed on his story, uh here's the thing guys, like the whole 300 star coin for Christmas controversy, like we should have gotten star coins. They've been giving us 300 star coins for Christmas every single year. And all of a sudden they stopped doing it, and a lot of the Star Stable YouTubers are not like I haven't seen people really get upset about it on YouTube. I've seen most people get upset mostly through Reddit and like Instagram. And I want to see more YouTubers actually calling Star Stable out about this because it's just you can't just stop doing a tradition that you've been consistently giving your players for years and years. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll get star coins at the end of the month, which I think is doesn't make sense. We should always get them on Christmas. But, you know, if I get proven wrong, I will be really happy. So, yeah, I guess we'll just have to see. Um, but yeah, can I just say that I just I feel kind of lost with this community. I feel like a lot of times I can't say what I think because of my past, and um, like I know that I fucked up. I know that I hurt people, and I'll always think about that for the rest of my life. But I really do miss just talking about Star Stable. You know what I mean? I miss just, being a part of the community and having like something to say about, all of the controversies because I used to love, kind of putting Star Stable in their place once in a while. They are very greedy. They're the most greedy company that I've ever seen, especially when it comes to the US prices. Um, the US pricing needs to completely change. It needs to be reduced by at least 50%, to be honest. And I have friends that disagree. They're like, oh no, Star Stable's totally worth it. It's like, that's because you're brainwashed. You have never played another game. You've never known what it's like to only have to pay $30 for something in a game. Either paying $30 to buy the game or paying $20 for cosmetic. You've never gotten to experience that because all you do is play Star Stable and like Genshin. I think Genshin's prices are weird as well. Like it costs $100 or something to buy a freaking character. I don't play Genshin, guys. I've just heard these things, but I've also heard that Genshin can be generous. And Genshin, for that reason, has like a really strong community of people that support the people who create Genshin. And Star Stable no longer is showing that they care about their community. Um, they're just seeming to do whatever they want and completely disregard the players' feelings. So, in conclusion, guys, I just feel as if Star Stable kind of deserves this backlash. They really do. They've kind of done it to themselves. They raised prices. They were already not very affordable for poor people to afford this game. Um, and like, yes, can you play the game for free? Of course. But does the playing for free actually give you any sort of a fun experience? The answer is no. When I play for free on my alts, it's always a very depressing time. You cannot get a horse. You cannot get a horse unless you spend money. There's no way to earn star coins. You can't wait to get star coins. You have to pay to get a horse. That is just the way it is. Um, I'm sure some free players were able to get birthday horse 2 years ago, but like that's pretty much it. Like it's just Star Stable does not care about us anymore. They don't give us star coins. They used to actually give us star coin codes quite often, and now I have not seen a star coin code since like last year or something, or maybe even 2 years ago. It's been so long that I don't even remember. Um, it's just very sad. I think everybody's very sad about it. And yeah, don't be afraid, guys, to speak your mind about this whole thing. Um, I really don't think that anybody in the community is acting spoiled or ungrateful for wanting to have star coins for Christmas. It's something we've been getting for years. It's something the players have come to expect. Of course, we're going to be fucking disappointed. Are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? Like, that is a genuine question. Are you freaking dumb? Like, if you actually think that we're being ungrateful, like, you are dumb. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. You, it's just like giving a dog a treat every year for Christmas, right? And then one day the dog gets nothing for Christmas. Of course the dog's going to be disappointed. He's like used to getting his Christmas treat and he didn't get one this year. It's like really sad. Um yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm not a very greedy person. I don't really expect people to give me anything. In fact, I was surprised I got any Christmas presents at all because I thought we were just gonna, like me and my family, I thought we were just gonna give Christmas presents to my nieces. But no, like they actually got me things and I was like shocked. But yeah, so like I want to say that Star Stable, you're being a very bad influence on kids. You really are. Not only are you giving people FOMO, okay, can we just talk about FOMO for a second? The fact that Star Stable constantly pumps so much content into events lately makes so many things limited time. And it makes all of these kids, these young players who the game is designed for, all of these kids like are missing out on magic horses and stuff and they feel all this pressure to like either beg their parents for star coins, which star coins are way too expensive. A lot of parents will not be able to put in $60 a month for their kids' horse collecting obsession. That's just how it is. Actually, it's like $70, right? Or wait, yeah. Isn't it $70 for 10K? Let me check. Let's see, like if you're buying it on double, star coins. Yes, it is $70. Most parents, okay, my parents definitely didn't. I know many people whose parents just don't want to spend $70 for their kids' horse obsession. And the likelihood of a parent doing that is rare. They would have to be like a rich parent, right? Like, think about this. Um, so, yes, I think that the pricing is ridiculous. If Star Stable would lower their prices by like a lot, if double star coins was $30, so many more people would be buying. Like Star Stable would be making so much more money than they are right now. Most people will just not put $70 into a freaking horse game, which by the way is not even as fun as other horse games that we have. Like Alicia Online is way more fun. Red Dead is way more fun. Like the gameplay is more fun in other games than this game. I have more friends who play games like Overwatch and Genshin um, than people who consistently play Star Stable. And I have a lot of Star Stable friends, but most of them would rather play like Genshin or Overwatch or play something else. Like, like I don't know, Left 4 Dead or I don't know. Like there's a lot of other games that are a lot more fun than Star Stable. So, like of course people are not going to be um you know also like parents will see their kids probably playing more Roblox than Star Stable because what are you going to do on Star Stable? You're going to sit in Steve's and do nothing until maybe a champ shows up. Like this game doesn't have consistent PvP. If the racing system was more like Alacia where you could queue up to race against people 24/7, then this game would feel more like a actual engaging PvP game, like a racing game. But right now, it feels like a single player game where you occasionally talk to people and do champs, and that's like it's just not competitive. It's really not. There are some. I mean, I remember where there used to be competitive clubs, and I don't even know what happened to them. Like, are they still around? I know there are sometimes champ clubs. The only one I can think of is the cheating one, Seal Seals, because I see them cheat so much. And then it's like, it's not even the Seal Seals that cheats, it's mostly just Emmy, Ember, Clover, let's be real. Um, but yeah, and I don't know. Like, most people are doing dressage, and I love the dressage community. They're awesome. But a lot of them are, you know, they can have a lot of drama. And yeah, but yes. So that is like how I feel about the game right now, how I feel about Star Stable. I just wanted to give my 2 cents. Yeah, basically this game is garbage. It is garbage. And also the fact that the characters look like crap, like they look like little fucking babies. Like I look like I'm 9. Like look at me. Look at my face. I look like I'm like 9 years old and I'm so fat. It's not even about the fact that I'm fat. It's like when you put me next to like any other character in the game, like I just don't look like I fit the game. Like, look how much bigger I am than Derek. Why do I look like a freaking overblown up toddler? And then I know that Derek is an old model. Let's go next to this guy, this shopkeeper. Look at him. He looks so normal. He looks like such a normal guy, and then I look like horror movie material. Like I don't know. Like I'm just really big next to him, and it's just very strange. You know, like I feel like a guy selling stuff would be like much bigger. Felix is a little bit better with his sizing, but yeah. Do you guys see what I mean? Like I'm just trying to tell you what I mean. But yeah. So that's pretty much all I had to say. The star coin prices are bad. Of course, Star Stable should have expected people to get angry at them. They have so much fake positivity going on Instagram right now. It's like so cringe. All of the comments on Instagram right now is literally just Star Stable, please just give us the code. Just give us the 300 star coins. That's all we want. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of blame Johan for this. Johan is like the he's one of the co-owners of the game. Um, and he's like in charge of most of the money things, I do believe. So I kind of blame him for this because who else am I gonna blame? I'm gonna blame the person at the top, you know what I mean? And I also kind of blame the whole company, honestly. Like all of those fake people that are in the higher up positions, like Stacy Place. Like what happened, Stacy Place? You used to actually like care about the community, and it's like, where are you now? Where are you now when we need you most? You're not there. Um, and she's like the other co-owner of the company. So yeah, this is just a depressing time for Star Stable. It really is. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.